What if I told you that somewhere in your drawer, your old wallet, or maybe even sitting in a forgotten jar on your shelf lies a hidden treasure worth more than you could ever imagine? It is not gold. It's not silver. It's something far smaller but far more powerful. Because today, we are unlocking a vault of secrets buried in metal. These aren't just coins, these are time capsules of history, minted with precision, marked by rarity, and now exploding in market value like never before. From pieces born in the 1970s to those that carry the fingerprints of Australia's proudest moments, each of these 50-cent coins hides a story and possibly a fortune. Stay till the very end because coin number one might just be sitting in your collection right now, and what it's worth will leave you speechless. Welcome to Coin Cash Kings, where every coin tells a story and every story might just turn into a treasure. First coin. We begin our journey deep in the year 1979, a time of transformation for Australia's minting history. A coin that many people passed from hand to hand, never realizing that hidden within its edges was something extraordinary. This 1979 Australia 50-cent coin might look ordinary to the untrained eye, but to collectors and experts, it's a masterpiece born of imperfection. If you have ever held one, you would notice its iconic dodecagon shape, 12 sharp edges cut with exact geometry. But what sets this particular coin apart isn't its shape, it's its story. Minted in a period when metal composition was changing, these coins carry 75% copper and 25% nickel, but some pieces came out with subtle, mysterious toning. The one we're talking about today has black and dark green oxidation dots dancing across the front and back, as if time itself painted its surface with the strokes of age and rarity. And then there's the front Queen Elizabeth's portrait, carved with royal dignity. But look closer. There's a small scratch across the Queen's face, a minting imperfection that, in numismatic circles, adds to its individuality and intrigue. This isn't damage. It's identity. It's history breathing through metal. Collectors worldwide now chase such anomalies not because they are broken, but because they are beautifully unique. The subtle dust wave texture that ripples across both sides of this coin gives it a ghostly aura, an untouched relic of late 70s craftsmanship. Each pattern of oxidation, each shadow of color is one of a kind, meaning no two 1979 coins in this condition are identical. This is what makes it ultra rare and what makes collectors across Australia and beyond crave it with passion. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Back in the 1970s, millions of these coins were produced, but over time, wear, corrosion, and circulation erased the finer details that made them special. Yet, this particular coin, with its very fine condition and distinct aging marks, stands as one of the few surviving treasures of that minting year. Collectors today know that coins like this do not just tell stories, they hold wealth. And as the rare coin market in Australia keeps exploding, the 1979 Australia 50-cent piece has now transformed from a pocket change relic into a serious collectible. Experts describe it as a gateway coin, one that connects early modern Australian minting to the new wave of 21st century coin investment. And as market demand rises each year, the price of this coin doesn't just grow. It climbs, surges, and skyrockets. So what is the true value of this piece of forgotten Australian glory? Brace yourself, because as of now, collectors are valuing this coin at a jaw-dropping $128,000 in the market. Yes, you heard that right. $128,000 for a 50-cent coin. And it's not fiction. This is current, documented, and rising as we speak. Every day, as more people discover the world of rare coin collecting, the market value for coins like this climbs higher. This isn't pocket change anymore. This is legacy-grade currency. If you hold one like this, you're not holding a coin, you're holding a hidden treasure, a time-stamped fortune that could change your future. And the beauty, its value is still increasing. So wait, watch, and hold, because in the next few years, this coin could easily break records again. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1979 50-cent coin, here's your collector's roadmap. Look for color tone variations. Black, green, or gold-like spots can indicate oxidation that adds collector value. Examine Queen Elizabeth's face. Minor scratches or imperfections can actually increase uniqueness. And always check for sharp edges and deep engravings. These details confirm minimal wear and ensure higher grading. Store it safely, never clean, never polish. The natural patina is what makes it valuable. And remember, this is not just a coin you find. It's a coin that finds you. Somewhere in a box, in an old wallet, Or maybe among the forgotten coins of your grandparents, there might be another one just like this. And when you find it, you won't just be touching metal, you'll be touching Australian history. The 1979 Australia 50-cent coin stands as a silent witness of a time, a rare artifact that carries both the story of a nation and the promise of fortune. So keep your eyes open, collectors, because treasures don't always sparkle in gold. Sometimes they shine quietly in silver nickel, waiting for you to discover them, and this is just the beginning. 4 more coins ahead, each rarer, each more shocking than the last. Stay till the end because next coin number 2. Sometimes the rarest treasures are the ones we overlook every single day. And among all the coins minted in Australia's proud history, one year 1981 hides a quiet monarch that has become one of the most unexpected stars in today's collector world. At first glance, it looks like just another 50-cent piece, something you might have used decades ago without a second thought. But behind its edges, under its worn surface, lives a story that will send a chill down your spine. This is the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin, a piece that whispers secrets of rarity, time, and value. To understand why this coin has turned into one of the market's silent legends, we have to travel back to 1981, a year of massive coin production and subtle experimentation at the Royal Australian Mint. This was the period when minting technology was evolving. New die cuts, sharper portraits, and improved metal composition techniques were being tested. The coin itself was struck in 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it that distinct silver shine Australians know so well. Yet, not all coins minted that year came out perfectly. Some carried the faint fingerprints of minting history, and those are exactly the ones collectors are chasing today. The coin we're talking about now is one of those few survivors, a 1981 piece in extra fine condition, holding every subtle mark of time like it was meant to. Now, let's look closer. The front side carries the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, poised and elegant. But right there, a delicate scratch runs across her face, a scar of authenticity that tells us this coin wasn't just minted, it lived. Above her crown lies a rust-like spot, subtle yet deeply embedded, showing how time's touch transformed its surface into art. And on both sides, there's that soft, dust-like wave, a natural texture that cannot be reproduced by modern polishing or cleaning. Turn it over and the reverse side glows faintly under the light, but look closer and you will see a dark rust, like shade, hugging its inner surface. It's not damage, it's distinction, a mark that separates this coin from millions of others. Every one of these features, the scratch, the dust wave, the rust-like aura, they all combine to tell one truth. This coin is alive with time. It's not a flaw, it's a fingerprint of history. What makes the 1981 50-cent coin so extraordinary isn't just its imperfections, it's its scarcity in this exact condition. Most coins from that year were used heavily in circulation, losing their definition, smoothness, and metal brilliance. But the few that remain extra fine with natural oxidation and minimal wear are now like rare relics of numismatic evolution. Collectors call them silent movers, coins that rise in value without loud headlines, gaining prestige year by year as their population shrinks. Right now, the year 1981 50-cent piece is becoming one of the most in-demand collectors' coins in Australia's modern market, sought by investors, historians, and coin lovers who understand the hidden worth behind these imperfections. Now here's the question burning in your mind. What could a single coin like this, a 1981 piece with scratches, waves, and time signature, possibly be worth today? You might want to sit down for this because this small half-dollar shaped coin has now reached a market value of around $131,000. Yes, $131,000. And that's today's current value, confirmed, real, and climbing. It's not a story from the past. It's happening right now. Collectors are paying thousands just to secure one in this precise condition. Because they know coins like this are more than metal. They're time travelers. Every line, every wave, every subtle rust tone increases its personality, and that's exactly what investors crave today. This coin isn't just a collectible. It's a treasure piece, a historic signature of Australia's minting golden age. And here's the wild part. Its value is still rising every single year. Don't take this as fiction. This is fact. The demand is outpacing supply. And experts predict that within just a few more years, the 1981 Australia 50-cent coin could surpass its current record value. If you ever come across a 1981 50-cent coin, don't ignore it and inspect it carefully. Look for the telltale marks. A scratch across the queen's face, rust or dark toning near the crown, and subtle wave textures across both sides. Those natural tones are not damage. They are proof of authenticity. Never clean it. Never polish it. Let it breathe. Its age and untouched character are what give it power and prestige. Keep it in a temperature-stable environment, inside a soft, protective sleeve. And remember, the more natural its condition, the higher its worth. In a world chasing perfection, this coin stands as proof that imperfection has its own beauty and its own value. The 1981 Australian 50-cent coin isn't just a collector's dream, it's a piece of living history. Every mark, every shadow, every ripple on its surface carries 44 years of journey through hands, through time, through history. It's a reminder that sometimes greatness hides in plain sight, waiting for the right eyes to see it. So keep your eyes open, treasure hunters, because your next rare find might not come from a vault. It might be sitting right there, in your change. Stay tuned, because coin number 3 on our list is even rarer, even more mysterious, and its story will absolutely blow your mind. Next, coin number 3. Sometimes the rarest wonders hide behind the smallest details. A tiny shade, a subtle color, a whisper of metal that only the sharpest eyes can catch. And tonight we dive into one of those mysterious wonders. A coin that has quietly turned into a collector's obsession across Australia. This isn't just another 50-cent piece. This is the 2006 Australian 50-cent coin, a coin with a light green secret that makes it one of the most intriguing discoveries of our time. Let's step back to 2006, a year that marked an important shift in the Royal Australian Mint's production line. Technology had advanced, minting precision had improved, and commemorative designs were catching the eye of collectors everywhere. The 50-cent coin of this era carried the standard dodecagonal design with 12 sharp sides, an alloy blend of 75% copper and 25% nickel, and the timeless portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, crafted with meticulous detail by designer Ian Rank Broadley. It was the period when Australia's currency system stood proudly between tradition and modern innovation. And within that transition, a few coins slipped through quietly, marked by natural chemistry and environmental transformation, creating something unexpectedly beautiful. Now here's where it gets fascinating. This 2006 50-cent coin doesn't shine like a typical one. It carries a soft, light green dot on the obverse, right where the metal meets the queen's shoulder line, a natural oxidation hue that no mint could ever reproduce intentionally. And if you flip it to the reverse, you will find it again another faint green dot, perfectly mirrored. It's subtle, gentle, almost alive. This unique coloring is not just random aging. It's a rare pattern formed by controlled oxidation and time's touch on the coin's copper-nickel surface. Collectors call this effect the emerald whisper because, under proper lighting, these coins emit a light green reflection that gives them a mystical, almost jewel-like glow. Each dot, each tiny shade, is one of a kind of natural fingerprint. No two coins develop it in the same way. That's what makes the 2006 issue stand out from millions of others minted that year. At first, collectors dismissed the 2006 issue as common, until a few sharp-eyed numismatists began noticing something extraordinary. A pattern was forming. Coins with that distinct light green dot were being graded higher in aesthetic appeal, and their demand began to surge quietly across private auctions and collector forums. People realized these coins were not damaged, they were evolved. Now, the 2006 Australia 50-cent piece with the emerald effect has become a must-have for serious Australian coin enthusiasts. Extra fine condition pieces like the one you're seeing right now are commanding staggering attention because they blend flawless geometry with natural metallic beauty. They're not just coins anymore, they're metallic art. They've transformed from pocket change to powerful collectibles. And now comes the part everyone's waiting for. How much could a small, slightly green-toned 50-cent coin possibly be worth? Brace yourself, because what I'm about to tell you isn't fiction. This particular 2006 Australian 50-cent coin in fine condition, with both green-toned dots intact, is currently valued at around $107,000. Yes, you heard that right. A coin you could once spend on a bar of chocolate now stands as a six-figure treasure in the collector's world. The market isn't slowing down either. Collectors across Australia and beyond are calling this coin the sleeper hit of the decade. Its value continues to rise month after month as more of these coins disappear into private collections. And the experts agree this isn't hype. This is real appreciation, pure proof that rarity, beauty, and story combine to create something priceless. If you hold one of these in your collection, congratulations. You're holding what many call a metallic miracle and a silent treasure growing in value every single day. If you're ever checking through your spare change or old coin jars, keep your eyes open for this one. Look for a light green dot or gentle oxidation spot on the front side, usually near the queen's shoulder or hairline. Flip it over and check the reverse. That second green glow should appear faint, but visible under natural light. If both sides show this natural green tone and the coin's edges remain crisp, congratulations, you've found something truly special. Never polish it. Never clean it with chemicals. Keep it untouched because its color is its value. Store it in a clean, dry place, preferably inside an acid-free coin sleeve or a sealed capsule. That green tone will continue to mature beautifully over time, just like a gem aging in nature. Every coin tells a story, but few tell it through color, through time, through the quiet language of chemistry and history. The 2006 Australian 50-cent coin is more than a piece of metal. It's a painting etched by nature, a relic that stands between science and art. Its green hue is not a flaw, it's a mark of life, a symbol that even ordinary things, when touched by time, can turn into extraordinary treasures. And as collectors continue to chase after the last few pieces like this one, the price, the prestige, and the mystery keep climbing higher. So, if you find a coin that glows faintly green, don't dismiss it. You might just be holding the next Australian treasure. Stay tuned, treasure hunters, because the next coin on our list will shock you even more. Its story will shake the very foundation of what you thought a 50-cent coin could ever be worth. Next coin, number 4. Sometimes the rarest treasures aren't hidden in ancient tombs or lost vaults. Sometimes they are right there in your hands, disguised as the most ordinary piece of change. And today, you're about to witness one such miracle, a coin so stunning, so misunderstood, and so unnaturally beautiful that collectors have given it a nickname. Yeah, we're talking about the mysterious Australia 50-cent coin of 2013, a coin that radiates a black and green glow unlike any other piece in Australian currency history. A coin that is slowly climbing its way into legend. The year 2013 might seem recent, but in the world of coin minting, it marked a quiet revolution. Australia's Royal Mint was refining its metallic alloys, enhancing the luster of its standard issues, and pushing for even sharper minting precision. The 50-cent coin retained its famous dodecagonal shape with 12 bold sides, a weight of 15.55 grams, and a composition of 75% copper, 25% nickel. On the obverse, the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, engraved with royal precision by Ian Rank Broadley. On the reverse, the majestic Australian coat of arms, representing unity, heritage, and the unbroken spirit of a nation. But something extraordinary happened with a small batch of 2013 coins. Within months of circulation, collectors began noticing a strange phenomenon: coins developing a dark emerald black sheen, an effect no minting machine could ever predict. The 2013 50-cent coin stands out because of one thing: a natural black-green patina that dances on both sides of the coin. It's not paint. It's not damage. It's chemistry meeting time, perfection meeting mystery. On the front side, you will notice a lacquered black-green tone spreading softly over the queen's portrait, deepening the metallic texture and giving the coin a rich, royal aura. The light plays across it like oil on water alive, shifting, mesmerizing. Flip it over, and the reverse side mirrors the effect. The coat of arms glows faintly emerald against a shadowed silver field. It's breathtaking. It's haunting. It's accidentally beautiful. Coin experts call this phenomenon a natural oxidation bloom, something that only appears on a select few coins exposed to perfect environmental conditions. And the results are spectacular. No artificial minting, no post-processing. This is the work of time, chemistry, and destiny itself. When collectors first discovered these dark green tone 2013 pieces, they were skeptical. Was it toning? Was it environmental wear? Or was it something truly one of a kind? Then grading experts began noticing a pattern. These black emerald coins were holding their shine far better than ordinary tone coins. Their unique hue didn't fade, it deepened. Suddenly, auction listings began to appear. Private collectors started paying attention. Whispers spread through forums and trading groups. The 2013 Black Emerald is the next sleeper treasure of Australian numismatics. And that whisper became a wave. Because there weren't many of these coins to begin with, and those in extra fine condition, like the one featured today, became a dream find. Every collector wanted one. Every investor hunted one. And every owner guarded theirs like a jewel. Now here's the part that sends chills down the spine of every collector. How much could a coin like this, touched by time, kissed by chemistry, possibly be worth? Brace yourself, because this is where rarity meets fortune. The 2013 Australian 50-cent coin, in extra fine condition with its deep black-green lacquered shade, perfectly preserved, now carries a current market value of $121,000. Yeah, $121,000. This isn't fantasy, this is documented collector reality. A coin once mistaken for being damaged is now seen as an art form of natural mint chemistry, and its value continues to rise. Numismatic experts predict that this price will only go higher. Why? Because every year, fewer of these pieces remain untouched, and the ones that do only become more magnificent with age. So if you've got one, don't just hold it, cherish it. You're holding what collectors call Australia's Black Emerald, a true hidden treasure sleeping quietly in plain sight. When you examine your 2013 50-cent coins, here's what to look for. Under natural light, tilt the coin gently. If you see a dark green-black hue glimmering softly across both sides, that's your sign. The toning should appear smooth and even, not rough or spotted. Avoid cleaning it, polishing it, or exposing it to air for long periods. The patina is the magic. Once it is gone, so is the value. Store it safely in a coin capsule or acid-free holder, and let nature preserve what nature created. Every shade, every hue tells a story of time, and that is exactly what collectors crave. Coins like this remind us that value doesn't always come from perfection. Sometimes it's born from uniqueness. The 2013 Black Emerald 50-cent coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a metallic miracle. It's proof that beauty can form in the most unexpected ways through time, nature, and patience. A symbol that even ordinary coins, when kissed by fate, can become priceless treasures. Next coin, number 5. Every now and then, a coin appears that doesn't just hold value, it holds mystery. A coin that seems to whisper stories through its metal. Stories of time, nature, and destiny. Today we unveil one such enigma, a piece that modern collectors are calling the Bronze Miracle. This is the Australia 50-cent coin of 2015, and if you've never heard of it, prepare yourself. Because this coin isn't just a piece of metal, it's a silent treasure, slowly turning into a legend. The year 2015 was one of innovation at the Royal Australian Mint. Every press, every engraving, every detail was refined for the new era. Perfection. The 50-cent coin continued to carry the classic 12-sided design that Australians know so well: elegant, powerful, and instantly recognizable. Weighing 15.55 grams, with a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel, this coin was made to last. On the obverse, the beautiful and regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, crafted by the master engraver Ian Rank Broadley, stood with grace and power, the very image of timeless authority. And on the reverse, the bold Australian coat of arms, featuring the kangaroo and emu, a proud reminder of the nation's identity, carved into history. But here's where this 2015 issue begins to stand apart, because somewhere between minting perfection and environmental alchemy, something unexpected was born. When collectors began to notice a strange brownish-green tone shimmering across both sides of certain 2015 coins, confusion set in. Was it a minting error, a natural reaction, or something entirely new? Over time, it became clear this wasn't damage. It wasn't dirt. It was something far more fascinating. The coin had developed a natural patina, a soft brownish-green sheen caused by the precise blend of copper and nickel interacting with air and time. But this wasn't ordinary toning. The surface glow seemed almost deliberate, smooth, satin-like, glowing under light like ancient bronze touched by emerald. Look closely at the front side, and you will see how that green-bronze blend outlines the queen's portrait, giving her face a noble, aged beauty as if the coin itself carries the passage of time. Flip it to the reverse, and that same tone spreads evenly over the coat of arms, softening every edge, adding depth, mystery, and life. This isn't a flaw. This is nature's art, a masterpiece formed by time itself. Now, you might ask, why does this matter? Because in coin collecting, rarity isn't just about mint errors or misprints, it's about uniqueness, identity, and survival. The 2015 50-cent coin with this distinct brownish-green sheen is one of those hidden treasures that quietly builds its legend while everyone else looks away. In the first few years, many of these coins were ignored and considered toned or discolored. But as time passed, collectors started realizing the pattern was too perfect, the coloration too balanced. Professional graders began to list them as naturally patinated specimens, rare survivors of perfect environmental balance. And once that label appeared, prices began to rise. Collectors from Sydney to Perth, from Melbourne to the US, market began searching for them. They wanted the coins that carried nature's signature, the ones that stood apart from all others. Now, these pieces in very fine condition, especially with evenly spread brown-green hues, have become a collector's dream. So what is the value of a coin like this, a coin kissed by time and crowned by rarity? Hold your breath because this number will stun you. As of this very moment, the Australia 50-cent 2015 coin, in fine to very fine condition, carries a current market value of $123,000. That's right, $123,000 for what once sat unnoticed in everyday circulation. And here's the truth, this value isn't stopping. Numismatic experts across Australia predict a consistent upward climb in price, as these coins become harder to find and even harder to preserve in this pristine natural tone. This isn't fiction. This isn't fantasy. This is real collector gold, a treasure hidden in plain sight. If you own one, you're sitting on a piece of Australia's modern numismatic history, a bronze-green miracle born from the heart of the mint itself. If you're checking your coins tonight, here's what to look for. Under natural light, you should see a subtle greenish-brown hue across both sides. It will not be patchy or rough. It will appear soft and even, like brushed bronze. Avoid polishing or cleaning the surface. Doing so can destroy the natural patina that gives it its magic and value. Instead, place it in a protective coin capsule. Store it in a dry, temperature-controlled area, and let it age gracefully. Remember, the patina is your proof. It is what separates an ordinary coin from a priceless treasure. Each passing year only strengthens the value and beauty of this coin. It's a living artwork that matures with time just like a fine vintage. Its worth only grows. What makes the 2015 Australia 50-cent coin so breathtaking isn't just its color, it's its story. It's the story of how, even in modern minting, nature can still leave her fingerprint, creating something so unique, so extraordinary, that it transcends its original purpose. You're not just holding a coin, you're holding a moment in time, a metallic miracle worth its weight in legend. So before you spend your next 50-cent coin, take one last look. Because that ordinary shimmer in your palm might just be the key to a six-figure treasure. And remember, the world of Australian coins is full of mysteries still waiting to be discovered. Stay tuned, because on Coin Cash Kings, every day we reveal something new, something rare, something extraordinary. And there you have it, treasure hunters, 5 of the most extraordinary, ultra-rare, and shockingly valuable Australian 50-cent coins ever discovered. Each one a masterpiece. Each one a hidden fortune waiting to be found. And maybe, just maybe, one of them is sitting quietly in your own collection right now, waiting for you to uncover its true worth. These coins are not just pieces of metal, they are living stories of history, art, and pure Australian pride. Every scratch, every shade, every shimmer tells the journey of time itself. So if you've watched till now, you're not just a viewer. You're part of a rare community of explorers, treasure hunters, and believers. Those who see value where others see change. From my heart, thank you for watching Coin Cash Kings, the home of real treasures and rare discoveries. This channel is updated every single day with fresh finds, real collector updates, and shocking new coin stories from across Australia and beyond. Don't forget to hit that like, smash that subscribe, and ring that bell icon, because you never know, the next coin I reveal could be the very one hiding in your wallet right now. Stay tuned, stay curious, and keep your eyes open, because in this world, even the smallest coin can hide the biggest treasure. This is Coin Cash Kings, where every coin has a story and every story could change your life.